Breaking developments coming in. Reliance Industries Limited has now issued a statement as far as the farmer protest is concerned. They've gone on to say, we have nothing to do with corporate farming or contract farming. Reliance, no plan to enter contract farming, as we said, or corporate farming. They've also gone on to say, never bought agricultural land for corporate farming, as well as others also gone on to say, won't purchase any agricultural land. The statement also further says, don't purchase food grains directly from the farmers and the suppliers to buy from farmers only at MSP. The statement further says they've never entered into a long-term procurement contract at low prices. Also says that Reliance is committed to empowering as well as enriching farmers, as well as that they want to reach out to the farmer and also target the vandals. Let me go across to our managing editor Zakir Jacob, who's joining us. Zakir, just take us through the fine print of this statement, which is now coming from Reliance.
So this is a statement that's been filed by Reliance Industries. It's been filed with the exchanges just moments ago, both the BSE and the NSE. And part of this statement will also be mentioned in a writ petition that Reliance will be filing in the Punjab and Haryana High Court later today. Remember, many Jio towers had been vandalized by vandals a few weeks ago through the course of these protests. In the statement, Reliance has made it absolutely clear that they have nothing to do with corporate farming or contract farming, that they don't have any plans as such of entering contract farming. They've also said that all the suppliers who supply, whether it is food grains or whether it is fruits and vegetables to Reliance Retail, have been instructed to buy only at MSP. Also, one of the concerns that the farmers have been talking about was the land, the fear that they will lose their land. Reliance has also said that they've never bought agricultural land for any corporate farming or contract farming, and that they don't intend to purchase agricultural land either. And like I said, they've told their suppliers, whoever supplies Reliance Retail, whether it's fruits, vegetables, food grains, etc., to only buy produce at MSP, and that Reliance has never entered into any kind of long-term procurement contract with farmers at low prices. So this is a reach out by Reliance to farmers to try and to try and impress upon them that they have no intentions, neither have they in the past entered into contract farming. They've also, as part of this writ petition that will be filed in the Punjab and Haryana High Court, targeted the people who targeted these Jio mobile towers, particularly in Punjab. The petition goes on to say, the prayer is for protection of employees and property from vandals, urging the Punjab and Haryana High Court to intervene. Also, that petition goes on to say that vested interests in business rivals were the ones who were behind the vandalism of Jio mobile towers.
Right, Zakir, lastly, before I let you go, also this will allay a lot of concerns that the farmers could have had, because this comes right after the mobile towers were vandalized. Reliance setting the position straight that it only working in the favor of farmers and has no ulterior motive.
Oh, absolutely. And I think this statement would clarify to the farmers, particularly as it comes on the day of the 7th round of talks. Those talks are scheduled for later this afternoon. So Reliance clearly saying in the statement that they have nothing to do with contract farming or corporate farming, that they've never in the past involved in this business, and neither do they have any intention of any kind of corporate or contract farming. Also on the question of land, and I think this has been one of the concerns of the farmers, Reliance has mentioned that they have not purchased any agricultural land directly from farmers, nor do they intend to buy agricultural land for any kind of corporate or contract farming. And I think the important point is also that they are saying that they do not purchase directly from the farmers. It's all routed through suppliers, even for Reliance Retail. And whatever is routed through the suppliers, all suppliers have been instructed to buy produce only at the minimum support price. So I think it's a significant statement that's just been filed with the stock exchanges. And like I said, this will also be part of a writ petition that will be filed by Reliance in the Punjab High Court.
Right, Zakir, thanks for getting us those details. We also have agriculturist Vijay Sardana also now joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Sardana, good to have you on the broadcast with us. This detailed statement by Reliance, which has been filed to the exchanges, will allay a lot of concerns that the farmers have, because Reliance, they're going on record to say that they have nothing to do as far as contract as well as corporate farming is concerned.
It's very right, because in India, it makes no sense for any corporate to acquire land, because lands are very expensive, highly fragmented, every state has a land ceiling act, and there is no support for corporates in the form of a subsidy if they go into agriculture. It is better for any corporate to invest outside India, like in Africa, Australia, Canada, America, where they can get a large tracts of land at a much cheaper, at a fraction of price. And these governments will give a lot of support for any company, those who are going to invest in their country. So for any company, forget about Reliance, any corporate, it makes no sense to invest or acquire agricultural lands in India and do cultivation.
Right. Also, Mr. Sardana, on the issue of land, which has been a big bone of contention, Reliance again has clarified that they don't have any plans to buy any agricultural land. All of these clarifications should put a lot of concerns at rest.
Yes, but the point is that our farmer leaders are not listening to logic. They have made it as a prestige or an ego point to harass the government. That is the only reason. Otherwise, not a single word in any of the three acts are against farmers' interest. In fact, it gives the legal protection to farmers' interest and farmers' rights. Unfortunately, this has become more of an ego fight than any discussion of logic. And that we have to keep in mind, because that is why none of the farmer leader is asking or telling that which line or which clause to be amended. They are simply saying repeal it without a discussion. It means it is illogical and a prestige issue, not a logical and economic issue.
Okay, Mr. Sardana, I appreciate you joining us here on CNN News 18. A very detailed statement they're coming in by Reliance allaying concerns of the farmers at a day when the farmer unions is meeting again with the government. Time to slip into a very short break, but before we do that, the COVID pandemic has highlighted one basic truth, which is no one is safe unless everyone is safe. The next step is the vaccination drive, which will require all of us to put our best foot forward. Network 18's campaign, Sanjeevani, A Shot of Life, aims to ensure that every Indian has the right and access to a vaccine.